Let's just do a mic check.
Check.
Woot. Okay, we are good to go. Alright guys, so good morning and welcome back to our 7 Days to Die Ninja Guide to Survive. I am Ninja Andrew, and with me as always is the wonderful and fabulous
Ninja Misty.
Woot! And yeah guys, hopefully now my internet's fixed and we're a week late to the party, but we're not going to let that hold us back. We're going to jump into a game here and show you guys how to survive your first week in a series of episodes. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Misty is going to be hosting the game for us, but I'm just going to show you here the options that we'll be using. So just go here. We're going to be playing a private game in the world of Navezgane, and our private game options, we're going to be playing the game on scavenger difficulty. The zombies will never run for now. Enemy aggression will be set to normal and daylight length will be set to 18. And then for our modded options, we will drop backpack only on death. We'll drop nothing on quit. Enemy memory will be 30. Enemy spawning will be disabled. We suggest that for anybody who's starting out the game playing for the first time. It'll make your life a lot easier. Block durability will be 100. Loot respawn time 5. 5 days actually in game. And loot abundance set to 200, so we get twice as much of everything. Airdrops every 24 hours. 24-hour cycle is 60 minutes. And we will mark our airdrops, and we will not be playing with cheat mode. So Misty's going to start up a game here and send me an invite whenever the world is ready. I will take a look here. Good morning to Darkest Rage. Welcome to the stream. Boom.
I've already sent you an invite.
Okay, so I'm just going to go get that. There we go. So Misty and I, even though my internet's been screwed up for streaming, Misty and I have been able to play the game a little bit together, so we're going to sort of share our experience and expertise with you. Try to give you the best advantage on starting your own game here in 7 Days to Die. And how do you like the game so far, Misty?
I've enjoyed what we've done. I like building bases, so
Definitely.
I don't think I have anything earth-shattering to say at the moment.
Well, so base building is your favorite part of the game?
So far, I mean, I enjoy when we turn on the Horde Night. There's just things that they need to tweak, and I think when some of those things are tweaked, or we see like the next edition of the game with improvements, I think that it'll be a more enjoyable experience for a long-term play.
For sure. So I'm just sending you a ally request so that we can track each other. If you guys are playing on PS4, you can do that with the middle tab button on your controller. Access that menu.
I'm in the
quickly.
winter biome.
Nice. So that should make things easier for you. And first thing you want to do when you start, guys, is find 2 stones, 2 sticks, and break 2 pieces of grass. You can break more than that, but that's the bare minimum. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. Pick up extra stones as well, you know. It's never a bad idea to have a couple stones on you. Alright, so we've got the basic ingredients here to make a stone axe. which you can find in your crafting menu with square, and then you just press up on the D-pad and craft one of those for yourself. I'm just gonna put away some of this other junk here. Clear out my inventory, and it starts basically whenever you start into a game in Naviscan, although it won't happen when you're in the random generated map, but it'll start you next to a starter house, and best idea is to just loot everything that seems useful that you find at that first area. Because you never know what you're gonna find. Oh, 3 repair kits. Gonna leave brass and glue and stuff like that for now.
What do the repair kits do?
I think it's just like you can repair a weapon with it, or repair like maybe your guns, maybe.
Okay, instead of having to use
like,
the forged steel and all the...
Right. It might be a little bit easier on the resource end of things. You can also break down, there'll be a corpse nearby the first vehicle. Get rid of the rotting flesh, but break it down and turn that bone into a bone shiv. That's something else you guys can craft. There you go.
Where did it put you?
I'm in the grassland biome, or in the forest biome, so I'm like fairly close. I think I'm on the other end of the map though from you.
Sure.
And like the basic thing that you're trying to take care of on day one is essentially food and shelter, and not necessarily in that order. So things to grab from around the first house, all of the easy to grab wood, probably a good idea to grab. And then each house should have like a big, ugly, dead tree in front of it. You can probably harvest that before you leave. Let me just get the... Oh, come on. And this is just so that we have some crafting material on us, so that if we do leave this location, we can build stuff on the go. And Darkest Rage says he likes games like this, like Minecraft and Ark Survival Evolved, and a couple other ones here. The Joy of Creation Reborn and Slender. So, like, and it's definitely in that genre, so that's why I think I enjoyed as well. And I can't wait for Ark to launch on console. Or at least on PS3. Oh my god, it's been on Xbox for a while now.
PS3.
Or PS4. Yeah, I'm playing on my OG PS3, yo. Okay, before my axe breaks here. One of the best thing that you can hit when you first make your axe is a stone like this. Just get a bunch more stone out of it. That way when your axe inevitably breaks, you don't have to go looking around on the ground for 2 more stones in order to make another axe. So take that. So I'm just going to completely break down this stone and that tree there. So one stone, one tree should be good enough to start out. And then I will join forces with Misty. And yes, mining rocks will eventually get faster. We're at the beginning of the game and we have no skills. There we go. Skill in construction 2. Yeah. Oh god, you get used to playing a game like beyond the first couple weeks and it's like everything starts getting easier. You come back to the beginning, it's like, oh my god.
I have 3 deer meat on me. I didn't have a shiv, so I had to hack it to death.
That's okay.
After I
shot it in the butt.
Something like that.
Yeah. Like, getting any food that you can, getting enough food so that you can last, like, say 2 to 3 days. And that's for both Misty and I want to get, like, a little bit of food together so that we don't have to, like, worry about our food situation while we craft our first house. Just gonna finish getting this tree here. And good morning, welcome to the stream, Justin. Hope you're having a good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we got the tree. Just gonna check.
I've got a cooking pot.
Boom. Yeah, guys, cooking pot is one of the first majorly important pieces of the puzzle that you need. Alright, so I'll take the candle here. And I'm also going to mark this on my map. So to mark something, go to your map page, look at the item, press triangle. I'm going to try and get it directly on. I'm going to save the waypoint as a house. And then I figured out how to do something cool. I think that should have done it, although I'm not sure. Let's see. I figured that would do that here. Okay, I think there's a way to share waypoints with you, but I don't know if I did or not, but...
Okay.
At least we have this one here. Okay, so now the very next step that I have here is to meet up with Misty. I can see her little marker just above my E on my compass. So I'm going to go meet up with her, but before I do that, I'm going to craft a wooden bow.
Why don't you find the house?
Yeah, I'm going to. You're in the winter biome though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just going to walk towards you till I find the edge and then follow it along till I get to the house. Craft a wooden bow, and I'm going to craft some wooden spikes here. Let's do 15. Okay.
I've got a grill as well.
Boom. Cause you a gangsta, Misty. With them grills, yo. Misty's like, I want to kill Andrew right now.
I actually found a bird's nest with eggs in it after the other 10 that didn't.
Very nice.
Jesus.
And so Misty and I have never played any of the Five Nights at Freddy games Darkest. So I've seen a little bit of them, but
Speak for yourself. No, I've never played it.
And good morning, welcome back, King Liz.
I've been too chicken to play them.
Me too, pretty much. You know.
Hello, King Liz. It's a lot of jump scares in them, right?
That's the takeaway that I had from it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bear?
Yeah.
Just keep
Bear.
running. Just keep running. Build stuff and try to, like, get behind stuff and run behind it, you know what I mean? And keep getting further away.
Bear who snuck up on me. Speaking of jump scares.
They got you, Misty. That was Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. He heard you talking. He was like, I can do it. I can do it.
Jesus Christ. I think I lost him, though.
Yeah. As long as you keep running from the bears, you should be alright. And Darkus is asking, how frequently do we stream? Our normal schedule, if we can do it, is Monday to Friday, 10 to 12 in the AM for 7 Days to Die, and then 10 to 12 in the PM for DCUO on PS4. So we sort of try to shoot for 2 streams a day. Sometimes it works out. Last week I had problems with my internet, so we were supposed to be streaming this game, but didn't work out like that.
We still streamed in the evenings, though.
Yeah. So I'm just getting some more scrap iron here by breaking down these rocks, guys, so that when Misty and I meet up, I'll be able to make some doors and hatches, stuff like that. But I think this is going to be the last one that I'll break down.
Stupid bear.
You could make some boxes and hunt it.
No thanks. Yeah, with my level 2
level
bow.
2 bow, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It'll only take 200 arrows. Okay, there we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, so it dropped me down, like, literally just down the street from the radio tower.
Okay.
So now that
So you're actually near the other house.
Right. Save this as an industrial spot. There we go. You come back to later when we need loot. And I'm just keeping my eyes open, kind of scanning the sides of the path here. Misty seems to have had a lot more luck with, there we go, birds' nests than I have. There we go. But with feathers, now we can make arrows. And with arrows, if we see any deer, pigs, chickens, rabbits, anything on our way to meet up with Misty, then we will try to hunt that so that we have some food. So we've got another starter house here, guys. There's even some nitrite, or what is it? Nitrous phosphate? I can't remember.
The nitrate powder? You
Yeah,
know?
that's what they call it. There you go. If we got cables, perfect. Some bullets. I'm gonna try to get this nitrate powder, guys. Just because we're here. That's why it's good to have extra stones on you, so you can build stone shovels. I think the nitrate powder can be used for fertilizer and for making gunpowder or explosives. Both of which Misty and I will need. So it's a nice little score there.
I thought it was just for gunpowder, because we don't need fertilizer.
We don't right now, but with the updates that are coming soon to the game, you're going to need fertilizer for soil in order to grow in it.
Really?
Yep.
I don't like the sound of that.
I think it's because they got feedback that, like, the farming system is too simplistic and too easy. So
it's not too simplistic or too easy. Like, you put down the fertile soil and you turn your back and it's gone bad.
That's true.
It's broken. It's not easy.
You know?
Now, if it's like you can put fertilizer on the soil instead of... I'd say that the farming system's not simplistic as it's more confusing.
Sure. It'd be good if they did, like, tutorial for farming. Like a tutorial for everything in this game, you know what I mean? Make you do it one time. Okay. When you come across this kind of stuff in fireplaces, guys, break it down for coal, which you can use to make more torches with wood. Go, make another stone axe. Make a bunch of torches. And also, something I forgot to mention, but I'm going to suggest not staying at the first house that it drops you at, and instead trying to come and find the house that we're going to go to. Because as long as you're traveling, you're going to come across more houses. And if you stay at your first house, it's like you're not going to have a cooking pot, you're not going to have a gun, you're not going to have like some of the extra stuff that you can find. But if you decide to run, you can come across awesome stuff like this, a giant field of corn. I'm just going to pick it from the top. If you pick the corn from the bottom, it'll all fall down and you won't get as much out of it, but if you pick it from the top, and it may even grow back, I'm not sure how that works. But if all else fails and I don't find any animals, so speak of the devil, then at least I have some corn. So I'm not having to be like, Misty, can I eat some of your meat? And Misty's gonna be like, hell no.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. you gotta feed yourself in the zombie apocalypse. Can't rely on other people. Oh man. do your work for you.
There seems to be lots of bears out today.
You know? Teddy bear's picnic?
No.
No. Grizzly bear's picnic?
More like, pissed off bears rampage.
There we go. That sounds about right. So with a low-level bow, it may take you about 3 arrows.
What
To
are these
get a
3
deer
arrows you're
down?
talking about?
To
I
get a
killed
deer
it with
down.
1.
Ah, well, you... Oh, there we go. I got it with 2. 3 arrows to kill it before it'll die of natural causes, essentially. There we go.
Oh, wait a second. How is it dying of natural causes if you're shooting it?
I'm just saying, if you shoot it once, you might be able to keep running and chasing after it until it eventually bleeds out and dies. But if you, like, shoot it in the butt 3 times really quickly, it might not be able to run as far because you're going to kill it before it gets to that natural state of death. Yes. It makes sense in my brain, and that's all that matters.
Sure.
Okay.
I think I'm at the house, but I'm... Oh. Hang on a second, because there's someone walking around outside my house.
Yep. Get your gun, mister, get your gun.
Okay, just the postman.
Okay. Get your gun, mister.
Oh, God. Hang on, postman, I need to get my gun.
Okay. I'm looking for that other deer. Go ahead.
I can't remember if this is the house or not.
You look like you're at it. You look like you're pretty dang close to it.
I think it, because I came out of the winter biome and it was down the street.
Okay.
Out of the winter biome, through the forest, then...
Just, like, start chopping down trees around it and I'll be at you in, like, 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Something like that. I'm just chasing another deer, shooting its butt. As per protocol.
That's something else that needs to be worked on.
Adjusted.
Is like
just
the
how far it
deers.
runs away.
It runs derpy is all, like...
I like the derpy run. I think it adds character. But I can see that it's not like super awesome realistic deer, you know what I mean, behavior. Oh my god, like multiple deer. Okay, I'm just gonna deal with the deer situation then. Alright, there we go. See, even Darkest Hour likes the derpy deer run. Who doesn't? Come on now. Oh, and our other deer's stuck in a tree. Truly one of the marvels of nature. Oh, he unstuck himself. Dang you, deer. Got 9 shots left. See if I can get this guy. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah. He's gonna go down. Now I hope I don't run into any more of these bears that you've been finding. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay. Like, it's like you hit them once and then they run over the horizon, and then it's like, that's a little bit of a pain. Okay, there we go. He went down. Okay. Once I get this deer, I'm gonna come to you. There we go. Okay, so you can probably drop the rotting flesh, guys. You probably don't need that. Got 16 raw meat. That's probably enough for like 3 days-ish. So I'm gonna head over to Misty here. I think you got it, Misty. Yes. This is the house we're gonna suggest, guys. One that Misty's working on right here. Because basically from this house, it's only a little ways down the path this way and to the right to get back to that cornfield. So if you need food, you're covered. And it's only a little bit back down the path this way to get to the winter biome. So if you need water, you're covered there. And I'm just going to show you guys, basically if you're trying
Isn't there a lake as well?
Yes. If you're trying to find this house, and you've just started playing the game, wherever you are in the world, start traveling north, like due north, right? And if you travel due north from wherever you are, you will eventually get to this forest biome somewhere along the line. And you'll eventually come to, hopefully it's just up here, yeah, the winter biome. And if you follow along the edge of the map between the forest and the winter biome, you'll eventually find this path that you can use to get back to the house. The way you can tell it's this path is because the other way into the forest biome, you've got another starter house here. So just to sort of give you like a visual landmark location, travel north, find the snow biome. If you're more to the west, travel probably more to the east. If you're more to the east, probably travel more to the west until you find this spot with the sign that says Navezgane National Forest right on the edge of the winter biome. And then you can run down the path this way. I'm just headed back to you now. The other great thing about here is this little side path here leads to another house. All of these houses you can use to raid for low-level loot, for one thing. But if worse comes to worse and you have nothing else, if you come into this house and bust down the door, I'll just do that real quick. Okay, up on the second floor in this house is a guaranteed cooking pot, which you can then use to boil water, which you're probably gonna need so that you don't die. Ah, perfect, Misty. Nailed it.
What?
I looked in a bookcase here at this house, and I got us the claw hammer schematic.
Okay, good.
So we'll be able to build those quickly. Gonna make some more torches. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, apparently I only got 1 lump of coal. Okay. Now, I wouldn't necessarily suggest this house for PvP gameplay. This is just more of a place to get set up and learn the basics of the game. And not be under too much like pressure from being in like a hard to survive in biome. They should be like fairly easy. Just down the side of the path from this house as well, guys, if you're looking for actual fresh water or a source of liquid water for any reason. We've got one here too. So I'm gonna head back here now.
Do you have any empty jars on you?
I have a ton of empty jars. Should I fill them up? Probably.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Press L2 in the water. And there we go. I'll just check the comments. This is Gaming. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? And it's not just me. You gotta say, hey Andrew and hey Misty. Hi. Hoot.
Is that a prerequisite that I was unaware of?
Yes. All are required. All. Oh, yeah. These little, like, dead tree kind of deals, when you're a low level, it's really easy to come up and hit them one time and get 12 wood from each of them. Sort of clean up the area as well a little bit. And also remain on the move rather than having to stop and, you know, take down a whole tree. 12 wood from each of these is actually not bad. I think I'm full on inventory actually. Yeah, I am. Okay. So, the next step in here, guys, I'm gonna drop something into the chest here, so don't destroy it yet. Okay. So, first thing to make when you get to this house, guys, is a secure storage chest. You can find that under the basics. And then I like to put it on top of the fireplace, because then even if zombies get in here, they're probably not going to destroy it, because it's too high up. And then I'm going to break it. So that it goes from being locked to just a regular storage chest. And now Misty and I can both use this to store whatever we need to. So I'm just going to dump off pretty much anything that's not immediately useful to me for crafting or defense. Just drop all this in here. Okay, in the box up here, Misty, I put the claw hammer schematic and the sniper rifle schematic.
Okay, for sure.
So you can grab them from there.
Okay.
And there we go. Alright, so phase 2, which Misty has already started on here, is to upgrade this starter house to wooden reinforced. I'll check the comments. Hoot. Oh, okay, it's Elite Gaming, and yes, hello to Misty. Hi.
Hello, Elite Gaming.
Hoot. Very nice. You must have been putting some work in on your character then. Alright, so now that we've arrived at the house, essentially the objective for the next 24 hours is basically just resource collect. Probably not going to be the most fun thing for you guys, but we're live streaming and we're trying to show you what the gameplay is actually like. So unfortunately we're going to be doing a little bit of resource collecting here, although I'm going to try to just do a little bit and then come back and work on the house with Misty as well.
You can decide where you want the ladder, because...
I'm particular.
To put it lightly, yes, you're particular. You're like... a dictator, but yeah, particular. I wonder what the postman brought. I need to go see.
You know. Well, now you've made us all curious. Thanks, Miss. Okay. So I kind of like to stick close to the house, guys, at first and just clear out all of the dead trees. Because I kind of like there to still be some trees around.
Oh, that's so easy.
Yeah. And Misty
to get
is...
trees.
Misty is our arborist. So she will be planting a forest here in no time, I'm sure. Go. I'm basically just trying to get about 3,000 wood here, guys. It is a bit of a struggle. But doing it also levels up my weapon. Okay, so it's day one, first nighttime. Normally, you'd probably want to go back to base and hide out for nighttime, but it's one of the benefits to not having zombies turned on is you can just craft. Get yourself set up properly. Now, here's a question for you, Misty. On your adventures thus far, have you found any short iron pipes?
I've got 2.
Nice. If we can find, I think 3 more, we could build ourselves a forge. So maybe we'll take a look at like the farm and that house that's up the street in the winter biome. Let's see. Yeah, just gonna cut down this tree here and then I'll go back to the house, guys. Because it's scary at night. I don't want to be out here. Save me, Misty.
Psh, you're on your own, brother.
I knew I could count on you.
Didn't you? Just returning the favor.
That's right. So I think it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 15,000 wood in order to fully upgrade the first starter house here. But we'll get as far as we can during this night. And then we'll probably go look for more food and equipment in the morning. So dark. Not want to be out here with just zombies. Oh, there's the house. Okay, guys, so another reason this is just such a great starter house is because it's kind of small compared to some of the other ones out there. So if you're playing solo, this might be an easier place to get set up at than some of the other ones. Like, even the ones that are just down the street here are pretty big. I'm just gonna go around the outside and tidy up the grounds, so to speak. And then with those torches we made, we can give ourselves some lighting so we can work outside at night. There we go.
Well, I'm gonna chop down all the trees, but I'll plant them back.
Okay, Misty.
I see a deer. You wanna go run after it in the dark?
Not really. It's more of a chance of just getting lost. Being like, what? Run into a bear in the darkness. So I'm kind of just clearing a work area around the house. We're going to be putting up defenses and stuff here, but it's also going to give me some plant fibers to work with when I need to go and make clothes and bedding. It's actually something we should both do, is make our beds.
Already done that.
Oh, well, Misty's like way ahead of the crowd.
I follow the tutorial.
I see. So you're trying to say you're some kind of smart person?
No.
I'm
waiting for you to build the ladder.
I see.
So I can build the upper level.
I'll...
Are you wanting to make that claustrophobic room up there again?
I won't, for your sake.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now you're going to do the forge room off that.
Yes.
Okay.
The forge room will probably be slightly claustrophobic though. Go. One of the reasons I like to clear the ground too, guys, around the house is there are crawler zombies, and they're not on right now, but when we do turn them on, it's like I would like to be able to see them approaching when I'm in the safe zone around the house, rather than being like, I hear them, and oh, they're nibbling my ankles. There we go. Now, I'm kind of thinking of doing something drastic to this house, Misty. I wanted to get your opinion on it.
Okay.
If the house right now is an even number of bricks across the front, right? So, like, remember at the other house how the doorway was almost in the middle but not quite, and it looked weird?
Mm-hmm.
If we extended the house by one brick, we could have a centralized door system. Does that sound like something we should invest time in, or am I just being silly?
I mean, if you're just doing it from an aesthetic standpoint, I think that it's not worth the effort,
Okay, that's fair enough.
given what we're doing here. You know what I mean? That's
It's
just
true.
more.
More work.
Well, and you're doing this as kind of a how to get started, right?
It's true. But don't you want to have a super awesome looking base when you're done?
Is this how to get started if you're OCD and anal
Yes.
retentive?
Yes, that's a great name for the series, Misty.
You need to rename it.
Yeah. Andrew's OCD guy. Oh god. So you can see here, guys, I'm just going to go all the way around the house and destroy the kind of like decorative accent kind of pieces, I guess you could say.
Trim?
Yes, the trim, Misty. God damn it. Why am I such an idiot and you're so smart? Like, what? Thanks a lot, Misty. I even worked like in construction.
Yeah. Yeah.
That the cool looking stuff, the decorative stuff, guys. Yeah, that's the one. Oh god. But yeah, it's just mostly because it's just gonna get in the way when we're trying to build some of the defensive stuff here.
How high up can you level your construction tools?
I think level 100 is the top level of like what you can do, but I think that like the tools themselves, like I think you can make up to like a level 1000 tool, but I'm not 100% on that. Okay, so let's take care of those.
I hear wolves.
Oh! They're not actually in the game yet, but they're coming, so get ready, guys. Random wolf attacks in the near future, yeah. And probably zombie wolves at some point. I wouldn't doubt, you know?
Even better.
Misty's favorite. So we've almost got all of this trim. Woot!
Yeah.
And I'll come in and put the ladder up. Don't go flying out the window.
No guarantees.
Pretty much. Destroy all this stuff. And hello, Kingkind. And it's all good.
Hello, King.
Alright, so...
Welcome back. Welcome.
So use your stone axe here, guys, and the wood that you farmed to fix up the house as best as you can. I'm gonna do it anyways, Misty, because I'm OCD.
Perfect.
Do you know the OCD song from Rhett and Blank?
No.
I'll send it to you after. Oh god. Now wait a minute. Okay, no, that won't be there. Okay. Or will it? There we go. So how's the second floor looking?
I'm not up there
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
What are you planning on doing with the roof?
Same thing kind of that we did at the winter biome house in our other game.
So what exactly are you doing?
I'm extending the room by 1 block.
So you're gonna knock out the wall
Yeah.
that I just reinforced?
Yeah. I'll make up for it. Somehow.
Where's the other house? I can go move into it and just come visit occasionally. So you're gonna knock out the whole side wall of the house?
Kind of.
Well,
Like
then
everything except for
you're gonna cause the second story to collapse then, right?
No, I'm not. Don't worry. Because I'm only
Well, then
doing
I'm
it.
not gonna do anything because I don't know what you're doing and I don't want to watch all
Okay.
my hard work fall onto the floor. Because then, you and I will probably have a problem.
We'll have fisticuffs.
Um,
I'm just doing it on the first floor for now.
well, if you're planning on doing it on the second floor eventually,
Right.
but is that not gonna screw up the second floor?
I don't think so.
Oh, so you're doing it, you're gonna ruin your ladder that you put.
Oh, did I? Is the ladder on that wall?
Yeah.
Ah, great. Ah, well. It's really not that expensive to make a ladder. So we don't really have like second floor access right now, basically, right?
Not if you took down the wall that has the ladder.
Okay. Oops. I'll fix it. Okay. Once we get this done, I'll try building the forge. We're Epic, we're gonna stream DCUO the same time that we always stream DCUO.
10 o'clock Eastern Standard.
Woot.
Tonight.
Oh, you
10
make it
p.m.
sound so fancy.
It is fancy.
Oh.
Because I'm streaming it.
I see. Is that some kind of dig at Andrew?
No, it's just the truth.
Ooh. Shade. It's the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Okay.
Just let me know when I can come back to the house.
When it's not messed up anymore, you mean? Is that what you're trying to say?
When I can go back to what I was doing.
Totally. Okay, there we go. Okay guys, so I've extended the first floor out by 1 block. You can see there. 1 block the whole way along for the first floor, so then I can go inside and take out that interior stuff in a second here, but I'm just gonna frame in our front door now.
Don't you need to extend the second floor? I mean, if that's your plan, you need to do
Don't
it now.
worry, I'm going to. I'm gonna rebuild the ladder on the way up there. And then build it, fix it, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, so there's 5 blocks on either side now of our, what will end up being our front entry. Which I can just frame in a little bit here. Oops. There we go. Okay. So now to fix the interior. Let me actually put the pieces of the ladder on to craft while I wait.
This is probably something you wouldn't want to do if you're just starting out in the game, though.
It's true. But it's easier to do stuff like this now than build your whole base and then decide, hey, I really wish that I'd moved 1 more out in that direction.
I imagine that would probably be
Like
very few people that would feel that way.
once I've laid all the spikes and stuff. Well, I would feel that way. I'm OCD. Come on now.
But then you've moved on to another house.
Maybe.
Because, you know, while you're doing all that, you might starve to death.
That's true. It's okay, I can tell my aesthetics aren't appreciated.
Well, after I just went and harvested all that wood and reinforced the wall, and then you come in and tear it down, yeah, probably your aesthetics aren't appreciated.
Dang it. Okay, the ladder's back in place. So you should be able to start on the second floor. And I'll get rid of the rest of these. If you do notice your health and food dropping, guys, eat your first can of chili and drink your first water if you still have any. Looks like I might have. I think I put mine. Oh well. Put these on to cook. Whatever, Misty's finished with the campfire. You making bacon and eggs?
No.
Okay. So in order to make bottled water, guys, you do have to have the cooking pot. So if you're like, if you have the bottles and you have a campfire and you're like, why can't I do that? You need to go get the cooking pot. Like the one from that house that I showed you.
Alright, food's cooking.
Nice, I see. It's in your way, above your head. Bash it. I can, yeah. Maybe. There we go. Just watch out that you don't fall out the window. Make sure you keep your character fed and hydrated, guys. Careful up there. While this is going, guys, I'm going to just put on some more wood frames. You can never have enough of these guys. Make another 50 or so of them. There we go. And good morning, Nebula Song. Welcome to the stream. Woo.
Hey, Nebula. I don't really know what to do up here because I don't know what your I don't know what your plan is up here.
Well, like, you can fill in the floor. You know? That's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, don't worry about filling in that window section. That's pretty much the only thing, you know?
I'm just putting the floor down, and whatever you're gonna do with it, you can do.
Okay. So, Misty's right. I am putting in more work here than I probably should be. But I think the end result will be worth it. Okay, there we go, guys. So first floor is extended now. I'm gonna go out here. And basically make sure that the rest of the first floor is fully reinforced. go. Okay, so now I'm going to start to frame in. This is going to be our forge room. And just to keep track, guys, here, this is coming up on noon of day 2. So one of the things where, in order to be able to keep crafting and stuff like that, it's a good idea to have your food and water taken care of, which both Misty and I do. So normally, like, if you were at this stage and your character was starving, you'd probably need to go and look for some food. There we go. I'm gonna break down these fences here as well, guys. I don't know, check the comments. Hey, Nick, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday morning.
Hi, Nick. I heard a spot up.
I did as well, actually. That's a good point. Seems a bit far away. Seems like, yeah, really far away. Unfortunately. If you can get your hands on supply drops, guys, it is really good, but at the same time, you don't want to waste too much time. Especially if you do have zombies on. Running across the open world. So how's it going with you, Misty?
I'm just putting down the floor.
Nice. So I'll show you here, guys. Misty's been working up here on the second floor, getting that put in, so that we'll have hiding places to run to in the event of an emergency. Okay, there we go. So once you've got the side of your house kind of looking like this, guys, time to get out your boxes. There we go. You can tell my character's getting hungry because my character's stomach is making all kinds of noises. So I will probably have to go and do something about that. Oops.
You probably need to put some clothes on as well.
It's quite the possibility. But won't that decrease my sexiness factor, Misty?
I'm not even commenting on that.
Okay, so we've got the sides framed in. Now I'm just going to do the front here, guys.
Probably need to turn the fireplace off downstairs.
Oh, do you want me to do that?
I imagine the food is probably finished.
Finished? Okay, I'll grab it.
And it looks like I'm about to starve to death, so I'm gonna have to eat something.
You and me both. Okay, turn that off. Alright guys, so just eating some grilled meat here. Refill our health. As long as it's above kind of 50%, you should be fine. There we go. Okay, the fire's off at the very least. But you should come and grab some food too. Come on. There we go. And the reason it's good to work on wood first, like just get your house finished in wood, is then you're going to increase your skills with your tools, which is going to help you to get more iron and reinforcing stuff like stone and stuff later, because your tools for harvesting them will be better as well. Whereas wood is pretty simple to get going on and get a bunch of stuff done. Basically by the end, or like by the beginning of night 2, you should have the entire first floor of your base sealed. Not that you're probably going to see any zombies attacking you, but just as a general rule of thumb, you kind of want the whole thing sealed up as soon as you can do it. So I'm going to knock down these fences over here. I'm going to check the comments. Okay, we're still good. So Nick's asking what happened to the other house. More like what happened to the other save. I didn't want the episodes to be, you know, cut up into a bajillion pieces because my internet kept crapping out. So we started fresh here again. It's the same house that we've tried a couple times before with no luck, but 16th time is the charm, right?
So I'm not sure what you're gonna be doing up here. Like, I don't know what to do up here now.
Okay, just give me a second. Okay, I'm coming up. Ah, crud. Okay.
Like this opposite wall, is it alright to go ahead and reinforce this?
Yeah, you're good there. All that is good to go.
You're gonna take the whole roof off, right?
Pretty much.
Except, what about the flat part? Are you like making a third story and then going up? Because you said like the winter base.
Yeah. Like, you see this stuff that's over here, Misty? On this side of these darker two, all this stuff? Mm-hmm. That stuff has to go because it's still angled wood pieces.
This?
Yeah, but just leave it for now, though, because that's probably what's holding up the roof in the middle. So go from, like, just go from the corners, or work on, like, reinforcing. And if you go out here, you can sort of see, like, better, you know what I mean? Like, all the angled stuff has to go, pretty much. And I'm just going to work on getting this corner fixed up for us here. So how high? Ooh, almost fell off the house. Derp derp.
That could be fun.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Misty? Getting to watch Andrew fall off the house.
Yes, because apparently I'm a sadist.
Aren't we all deep inside? Something
Probably
about
not, but
human nature and yada yada.
So now this is going though, right?
Hold on a second. Yes. Oops.
You really make this more painful by having to look at you in your underwear while you work. Just FYI.
I will take that under consideration.
I'm sure.
Here, I'll do you a favor, Misty. There we go. Problem solved.
Yes, that's much better.
Now be careful about knocking out too much. Okay. And like a good idea to do is to go up on the top of the roof, because then you can see physically all of the pieces that are like, oh, this is supposed to be here, this is in the way. Because from the bottom, some of those pieces look like they're supposed to be. Flat pieces that are part of the other roof, but they're still angled on the top parts of them. Geronimo. Okay. Okay. So I'm coming back in. Let's fill those in. Check the comments. And are we playing Minecraft? This is Minecraft for adults. Or Minecraft for zombie lovers. This game is called 7 Days to Die. And I believe it's built on the same engine as Minecraft was. Although I could be wrong about that. But similar in concept. But a horse of a different color. Come on, is that all the wood I have? Oh, that's all the wood I have. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go gather some more wood. But does that help now? Get a better handle on what the...
Maybe.
I think you can figure it out, Misty.
Eh,
Yeah.
we'll see if the whole thing collapses. We'll figure it out.
That's all good. That makes it exciting.
Does it make it exciting?
I don't know.
The possibility of a roof collapse?
It adds suspense, right? Will it? Won't it? We'll find out.
We shall see.
That's right.
Let's see.
What's up?
I'm just trying to figure out what
stays and what goes.
Yeah. Don't want to make a mistake. Okay.
The best strategy is to kind of replace it block by block and like take one out, put one in, reinforce it, take one out, put one in, so that way you're not like gonna accidentally take out all the support structures, because if it's standing right now and you replace it block by block, what needs to be replaced in order to fix it, you know what I mean? Then it should be easier to manage. I'm just gonna chop this one more tree down and then I'll come back to the house.
I'll be glad when you don't have to craft axes like every 2 seconds.
Pretty much. What level is your stone axe right now?
41.
That's not bad. I'm coming back. And actually, guys, I'm going to show you here how to mark your home base on your map so you can find it easily wherever you are. But if you go to your map, zoom in on your home base, save it as an awesome house, and then save it again with a quick waypoint, so that'll put the red flag on it. That red flag will show up wherever you're looking on the map with the compass, so you'll be able to find your way back to that specific location.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to finish up out here.
So you're gonna build a 3rd story floor and then a roof? Is that...
This house may only end up, like, it'll be the first floor, the 2nd floor, and then a roof on top. Does that make sense? So I'm not building another room on top of this room. It's just going to be to see it like the roof to go up to.
Flat roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna work on getting the front foyer lobby entranceway finished up here. And that'll probably be it for the day. I would assume. Because we're getting to be about that time.
Are you planning on taking the current roof like totally off?
Yeah.
And making it flat?
Yeah, like making that room like just one giant rectangular box up there, essentially. Ah, well, we lost the burns. It's all good now.
What do we lose?
You know how sometimes the those fence pieces will stay floating there in the air, but they fell off.
Oh, okay. Around the porch.
Yeah. I guess I'll just take them all off and we can reinforce it properly then. I think as long as I take this out. Perfect. Actually surprised that this is still standing. Craft that.
What, the porch or the...
Yeah, I took out all the support structure. It's still standing.
Was you hoping it was just going to collapse, or...
If it did, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's just the old roof pieces on top anyways, so. Go. Let's grab my boxes here. Go. Here we go. almost done, guys.
It's hard to see.
A little bit, you know, for sure. There we go. Alright guys, so that is the house for now. I'm gonna come up to where Misty is and take a look. Show you what's been going on up there. Not gonna worry too much about the door situation for now. Oop. It's looking good, Misty. It's looking real good.
Just trying to get it. Okay. It's easier to have that to be able to come up and...
Right. Did you put a ladder?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh, dang it. Jesus. I totally fell off the front of the house.
Perfect.
At least I didn't break my leg. That was like, that's a miracle, man.
Need some light.
I'm all out of torches. You could go and grab one from downstairs, maybe.
I've got it taken care of. I put it on the chimney.
Perfect.
Are you wanting to call it, or like I can come and stop or whatever?
Yeah, sure. I was just, you know, going as far as... Do you want to go until 24 hours?
Sure.
Just finish off whatever we can here, and then we'll call it. Between the two of us, we may even be able to get, like, the whole roof on.
It's just breaking down these pieces is so slow.
Oh, man. Up first. Alright guys, so that is day 1 and day 2 complete now. We got most of the house sorted. Upper story's looking really good. We got the first story completely encased or enclosed. Oh wow. What are the chances, man? I missed it. I came around the corner, there's a huge stag like right there in the face. But I missed it. I missed the opportunity. Boomerns. Alright, so thank you to everybody who came to check this out, guys. A bit of a slow start, but it's kind of the name of the game when you're doing a crafting game like this. But we will bring it back tomorrow with more base defense building, and yeah, probably go out
tonight.
And get some adventures. And yeah, so we'll be back tonight for more adventures in the DC universe. So thanks for joining us, guys, and we will see you later. Woot!
See you guys.